Before entering the cells, Dr. Baryomunsi told media that the charges brought before them are flimsy and that the government only needs to reveal who killed the MP instead of arresting MPs to divert the country.
If anybody thinks that by doing that you will subdue some of us, then that is daydreaming. Even if I spent there a month or a year, really thinking that you will change my conscience, you will change my objectivity, or you will change my way of looking at things, then you'll be...
They were then taken to court before the Buganda Road Chief Magistrate, Sylvester Nebanda. The file was first read when it was only Dr. Baryomunsi in court, which warranted the trial magistrate to adjourn, waiting for Dr. Onzivua. Court then resumed and 2 counts were read before the accused, which they denied. Dr. Onzivua was also charged with an additional charge of abuse of office, which he too denied. Court also ordered the suspects to deposit their passports with the court. Fellow members of parliament who stood surety for Dr. Baryomunsi include David Bahati, Ndora West County, Brenda Nabukenya, Woman Representative, Luero District, and Patrick Amuria, Kumi County. Those who stood for Dr. Onzivua include Matthias Nsubuga, MP Bukoto South, Mwanga Chivumbi, Butambala County, and Jalia Bintu, Woman Representative, Masindi. The duo returned to court on January the 28th for mention of their case as investigations continue. It is alleged that at around December 15th this year, at Mlago Hospital Mortuary, the doctors Onzivua and Baryomunsi and others still at large conspired and unlawfully obtained body samples of the late Nebanda and attempted to take them to South Africa in abuse of Dr. Onzivua's authority. The state contends that around the same time at Mlago Hospital, Dr. Onzivua, an employee of government, did an arbitrary act by obtaining body samples of the MP Nebanda and attempted to take them to South Africa in abuse of authority. Dr. Onzivua was arrested at Entebbe International Airport as he attempted to transport samples of the deceased MP Nebanda to South Africa for an independent investigation. Dr. Onzivua, the only forensic pathologist in the country, was arrested on December 18th and detained before being released on December the 20th. He has since been reporting to the Special Investigations Unit at Chireka until on Friday, when he was rearrested and taken to court and charged. On the other hand, Dr. Baryomunsi was arrested on his way to his upcountry home on Christmas Eve. He says, however, that he is not in any way intimidated to have Christmas in custody, but the lawyers say they will do what it takes to bridge the gap between the executive and the legislature.
We do feel quite strongly that this is an abuse, a flagrant abuse of the judicial court system, the criminal justice system, to have innocent people persecuted and brought to court on charges that ordinarily would not be, allowed.
Earlier in the day, a group of 5 lawyers, led by Fred Mukasambide and Abdu Katuntu, petitioned the Chief Magistrate's Court seeking for unconditional release of the MPs Mohamed Nsereko and Dr. Baryomunsi. This was because the MPs had been in detention for more than the constitutional 48 hours without being taken to court to be charged formally. They expected to be back in court on 28th January 2013 for mention.